Hey guys, Jay Siemens here. Welcome to my new series, The Complete Guide to Ice Fishing. It has been a banner year for fishing license sales, and I know a lot of people are going to be getting into ice fishing this winter. I got a 10-part series coming your way, brought to you by Travel Manitoba, teaching you everything you need to know to get on the ice. All right, so you got your shack, you got your clothing, you have something that can drill a hole. In this chapter, we were talking about the different types of heaters for ice fishing. We just got propane heaters here. I know there's some probably electric options and some kerosene options, but propane is by far the most common type of heater, type of fuel for heaters. And there's kind of two very typical sizes. You got your 1 pound tank, you got your 20 pound, your typical barbecue tank. 1 pound tanks are definitely a lot more expensive. Some of these heaters on the end are, the capability to just nicely tuck a 1 pound tank in. In Canada, as far as I know, you cannot refill these tanks. So I prefer to use the reusable 20 pound tank than burn through a bunch of 1 pounders. It gets pretty expensive, especially if you're ice fishing in some cold climates. So make the decision for yourself, depending on where you fish, the size of shack you use. But on your left here, we got the Buddy heater. This one's $90. It does a max 9,000 BTU. These Buddy heaters both have some, safety settings. If it notices that there's not much oxygen or if it gets knocked over, it'll shut off, which is a nice peace of mind. In the middle here, you got the classic. This is the sunflower heater. This one does, I think, about 15,000 BTU. You can buy them for 45 bucks. It's definitely the cheapest option. It's what I used for the first, 6-7 years of my ice fishing career. They are a little more fragile. There's this wire on the side that is easy to get bent off, or if you hit it into something, and then it did have a cage in the front. This one obviously can be a little more temperamental, but with all of these heaters are not made to get tossed around in the back of your toboggan. If you can keep it on your snowmobile, closer to you in your vehicle, they will last you much, much longer. The other thing about this is you cannot hook it directly to a 1 pound tank. You need either a 10 pound or 20 pound tank with a nozzle that'll accept this end. All right, our last option. This one is about $130, $150 if you add this hose. And what this hose does is allows you to connect your heater to a 20 pound propane tank. So I found this chart online. It gives me some average fuel consumption with a 20 pound tank and a Big Buddy. So if you're gonna put this thing on high at 18,000 BTU, you're looking at approximately 24 hours you're gonna get out of it. So roughly, you're gonna get 3 days out of your Big Buddy on high. This thing, like I said, is 18,000 BTU. It is the most expensive. It's a little bit bigger by the time you take the 20 pound tank and the Big Buddy. That is a bunch of extra gear, but this is what I rely on to keep my big hub shack super toasty warm no matter what the temperature is. Yeah, these are 3 options. No matter where you're at in the spectrum, a heater is gonna change your life when you go ice fishing.